There's something big happening at Finch Farm, and it's impossible to ignore it. The mood is one of total change at Everton. Contract renewals are dragging on, players are saying goodbye, new names are emerging as reinforcements, and even an $80 million offer is knocking on the door. All this at a time when Goodison Park is about to live its last dance. Today's video is packed, and you'll leave knowing everything that's going on behind the scenes at our Everton. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and join us in this hot round of Toffee's news. João Virginia, the Portuguese goalkeeper in the Everton squad, used social media to post a photo alongside Pickford and Begovic, accompanied by the phrase, "It was a pleasure." And there, my friend, you already know, this phrase is usually synonymous with goodbye. The post quickly resonated among fans and even within the squad. Abdoulaye Doucouré couldn't hide his emotion, responding publicly to the post, as if he couldn't believe his teammate was saying goodbye. João Virginia arrived at the club when he was still young and spent several loan spells, but he always maintained a professional and well-liked profile within the group. With the end of the season, Everton needs to make important decisions about several contracts, and the goalkeeper's departure already seems to be a done deal. Another issue on the table is the situation of Doucouré, who has not yet officially renewed his contract. The midfielder has been a key player in recent years and has already expressed his desire to continue, but so far, nothing has been finalized. In the midst of all this, David Moyes has already taken a position on another important name in the squad, Seamus Coleman. The coach indicated that the Irishman should indeed continue at the club, even if not as a regular starter. Moyes sees Coleman as an essential leadership profile in this transition process, especially with the move to the new stadium. His future may be on the field or even as part of the coaching staff, but what is certain is that the number 23 continues to be a symbol of this new phase for Everton. Everton's attacking sector has been the subject of debate for seasons, and the board knows this. With Calvert-Lewin oscillating between good performances and physical problems, and Beto still not fully convincing, the club has been keeping an eye on the transfer market, and one name has gained traction in recent days: Liam Delap, striker for Ipswich Town. Delap is one of the team's standout players in the championship, with 12 goals and 2 assists. Young, physically strong, and with a goal-scoring instinct, he has the profile that Moyes is looking for to revamp the offensive sector and add more depth to the squad. However, the competition promises to be tough. Chelsea and Tottenham have also shown interest in the player, and there are rumors that Manchester United are monitoring him from afar. Even so, Everton believes that it can attract the athlete with the proposal of protagonism and development under Moyes. It is important to remember that the new Friedkin Group project promises to be more aggressive in the transfer market, with specific investments in promising talents. Delap would be a bet in this sense: young, financially accessible, and with potential for appreciation. If he comes, he will arrive with morale and a real chance of fighting for a starting spot. And while Everton wants to sign him, on the other hand, they need to hold on to their jewels. And the biggest one at the moment is Jarrad Branthwaite. The defender, who was one of the pillars of the season, has caught Chelsea's interest, and the Blues are reportedly preparing an offer in the region of £80 million. That's a lot of money. And that's exactly the dilemma that Moyes and the board are facing. Sell now, make money, and strengthen the team in several positions. Or keep the defender as a central piece of the defense, even running the risk of losing him later on. Branthwaite has a long contract, and Everton isn't exactly under pressure to sell him, especially now with the club's financial situation more stable after the sale. But any offer in this price range needs to be analyzed with caution. The fans love the player. He has an identification with the club and still has a lot of room to improve. But the numbers speak volumes, and everything indicates that we'll have a soap opera in the coming months. The decision the club makes in this case could set the tone for the entire window. If they sell Branthwaite, they will need to bring in some serious reinforcements at the back. If they hold on to him, it will be a clear sign of ambition for the long-term project. And Ashley Young, the 39-year-old fullback, used his social media to respond directly to the rumors circulating about his renewal with Everton. In a very direct way, he wrote, "Well, I'm going to burst your bubble this time. The phrase served as a response to an account that had announced the renewal as a certainty. Young made it clear that, so far, nothing has been signed. He could still stay, but the future is uncertain. Inside the club, Young's leadership is valued. Moyes has even indicated that he has experienced players in the dressing room, especially with the change of stadium approaching. But age takes its toll, and his performance on the field this season has divided opinions. This Sunday's game against Sheffield United could therefore be Ashley Young's last time on the field for Everton. It remains to be seen whether he will receive a new offer behind the scenes or if the board is already looking for replacements for the position. And to close, some news that touches the hearts of the fans. The next game will officially mark Everton's farewell to Goodison Park, a historic stadium with almost 130 years of history. And the person who spoke about this moment was none other than Jordan Pickford. The goalkeeper, with his always irreverent style, commented, "I won't miss the showers," in reference to the stadium's oldest facilities. The phrase went viral, but it also reinforces what many already feel. It's time to take the next step. Pickford made a point of praising Goodison, calling it a special place and recalling important moments in his career. But he also said he was excited about moving to Bramley Moor Dock, which promises to offer a state-of-the-art structure for the club and its fans. Gooding out at Goodison is full of emotion. It's not just a physical change, it's the end of an era. And Pickford, with his strong personality, managed to translate this feeling into simple but accurate words. That's it, fans. Everton is going through a turning point. Some heartfelt departures, promising young players on the radar, veterans leaving their last footprints on the field, and $1 million offer that could change the course of the defense. All this while, we prepare to say goodbye to Goodison Park, the temple where so many stories were written. If you enjoyed this complete content, please like it, subscribe to the channel, and activate the bell, because this is how it is here. Quality information, direct, and with that touch that only those who love Everton understand. Now comment. Would you sell Branthwaite for $80 million? Would you betray your heart? Or would you think about the future? I'll wait for you in the comments. Until next time.